What up, what up, what up, y'all? Do, 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 do.
Where we at? Where we at? What we doing? What we doing? Who it is? Who it is?
It's
Get
a
down, get down.
true thought
Woo!
explosion. Oh,
True.
I need a little water.
Gotta reach for the
Thoughts.
note. Explosion. Yeah.
Oh, you know,
True.
do the falsetto. Get it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
What character is that?
I don't know. One I don't like. Can't be using that one.
So we in love.
We in the building. What's happening? What's going on? What's going on?
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Oh, I heard the live is black on IG. But can you hear us? Let me know if you can hear us. Can you hear us on IG? Even though it's black and me. Can you hear us on IG?
I
Even
see
though
us.
it's Rick and me. We're on Facebook Live. We're gonna get down tonight. Ooh. Had to get a little loose in there. Ooh.
It's black on IG, but IG, we just come to Facebook. Come join us on Facebook.
FB, baby.
That's where we're at, and that's where it's happening.
True Thought Explosion page. Come on, y'all. Let's get down. Let's get down. Let's get down. Down, 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 down. True, 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 true. True Thought. True Thought. True, 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 true.
Wait, what?
True. That's right. That's right. Welcome to True Thought Explosion, where conversation
meets reality.
Yes, I'm conversation and she's reality.
I'm definitely reality, baby. I'm as real as you can
Yes.
get. The real deal. Your girl, Lyric. And this is your boy, Zeb, the dynamic wonder.
Hey, with your throat.
Wonder. Okay. And we're just going to jump right on in. We're going to jump right on in. Because we're recording right now. And you know what I'm saying? We wanted to wait for people to join us. But guess what?
We can't wait on them.
We can't wait because what? One monkey don't stop no show.
That's
Okay.
right. Oh.
So it is 9:04. And so Dev the Dynamic Wonder, my partner, you know, in crime, came up with a topic for us to talk about. And so today's topic is about why do people hold on to relationships that they know are either one toxic, never going to turn into anything more, and that's a sexual love relationship, never going to turn anything anymore, or you've outgrown them. So why are we holding on to these relationships, ladies and gentlemen? My partner wants to know, or he wants to tell y'all why he thinks that people are holding on to relationships that either one, don't serve them anymore, two, are toxic, or three, you've just outgrown. So why is it that people hold on to these relationships?
My top answer for that is fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of not knowing what else I might get. I might leave this one and be in something totally worse than what I'm in now. Even though it seems like nothing could be worse than this. But you're afraid that, oh my gosh, if I leave this, will I go on something worse? Oh, the fear of the unknown. That's mostly with everything. But in a relationship, when you actually take your time to be with somebody, and then it turns out that somebody is not what you thought they were or how you thought it was going to be, it is very hard to just leave somebody and be like, yo, I'm out of here.
Right.
They hold on to it. They hold on to it and go through all the foolishness and go through all the uncomfortability and it's terrible. That's my. Oh.
Miss Knowles thing says people are being comfortable because you guys have been together for so long. So I agree with that. I think that once you get comfortable with somebody, like, this is comfortable, I know everything about this experience, and so I don't have to. And that goes into what Dev said. That's that fear. That's that fear of not wanting it to be worse. Like, people always say it could be worse. But is it worth taking that chance because it could be better? Like, that's my whole thing. My whole thing is like, I feel that, first of all, let me say this. I feel that people hold on to relationships, one, because it's almost like a selfish thing. So it's like, I'm going to hold on to this and I'm not going to put my all into it. And I'm not going to give it 100% because I know that it's kind of messed up. But it's the best thing. That's the only thing I got. So I'm going to keep holding on to it. And my thing with that is like, if you hold on to something, just like if you hold on to a bad job or you hold on to a bad friend, right? You never are going to get that experience of having something better. So I feel like that release of that thing, that person, that job, that relationship, that friendship, could be the beginning of something so great.
It could be, but it's hard to let go of something that you got right there. You already know what it is.
But you don't think that's selfish? That's so selfish.
It's selfish for you, for the person who's holding on. It's selfish for you. You know what I mean? Not just the person that you're holding on to, but it's selfish for you for not taking the chance and taking control of your life and saying, this is not good for me. I need to get up out of here and I need to do something else. You are not the one. I'm out. And that's kind of hard to do. It's hard to do. Nyree Carter said they scared or it's convenience.
Now the scared part I can kind of get with, but the convenience, when someone is using you as a convenient place, like, oh, I'm not gonna leave Shorty because she got a nice crib, and I don't want to go out and pay rent on my own.
Yep, that happens.
Right? I don't want to leave Shorty because she watching my kids or whatever the case may be, and maybe they're not even her kids. She watching your kids. And you saying I got a living babysitter and I got, somebody that's gonna do what I need them to do if I feel in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so, but I feel like that is what traps us into not progressing. Even myself, I feel like I'm like this, I can't let this go because it's the only thing I got. This is everything I got. And I feel like that closed hand stops blessings because your hands is closed. Because you're so busy trying to hold on to this piece of nothing.
Nothing.
That's what it is. Yeah. It's nothing.
Amen.
And you ain't getting nothing else. You can't get no good blessings if you don't let it go.
Nope.
I think
Teresa Thomas, you was late. All right, Teresa Thomas. Do you understand what we're talking about tonight? Let me know if you understand what we're talking about tonight.
Break it down for us, Dad. What are we talking about tonight?
So we need to know what's going on. Why do people hold on to relationships that they know are not right for them? They know they do not like. They know they want to leave. They know that something is better on the other side, but they are scared. Why? Why do people do that? Why? Why? Tell me. I
want to leave.
Get out.
But I can go right now.
Get out. Read it. Tell your story walking. And that's all kind of relationships. That's boyfriend, girlfriend. That's even some marriages. Some people stay in marriages for a long time because they're like, I got married, I got to make this work.
So Nari Carter says, okay, Teresa got it. And Nari
All right.
Carter says for women, they feel that they put their time into a relationship. They hope things will get better.
Okay. The only way things are going to get better in any relationship is you're going to have like a coach. You're going to have somebody help you get through it, because obviously it's not working with just you and that person. Obviously it's not. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. If it was working between you and that person, you could get it together, then it would have been gotten together. So you need a third party to come in and clear all the clutter, all the foolishness that is in your face, all the foolishness that's around you, and someone to come in and say, okay, have you looked at this? Oh, no. Okay. Well, have you looked at this? Because most people, they always play the victim. In any relationship, they play the victim. This is why it's not working, because you told me that my earlobe was too long. I cannot be with someone who feels that my earlobe is too long. You're just so stupid. I hate you.
But do you think that sometimes people stay in relationships for the fact that they have so I feel like family plays a part in people staying into unhealthy relationships, and I feel like we don't see the pressures of like society and just our families and like what they want. And so if you're married to this person, and let's go into married for a second. So if you're married to this person, everyone around you knows that you're married. You know, your cousins know you married, your father knows you married, your mom knows you married, your pastor knows you married, the bank teller knows you're married. And so like a breakup is a lot of, it's not only the breakup with the person, sometimes it's like the breakup from the whole situation. So I remember I had a breakup, a 6-year breakup, was with someone for 6 years and broke up. And I remember certain highways, certain stores I went to, and it's like, oh, where's such and such? Or where's such and such? Go into the bank, where's such and such? And so it's almost like everybody around you, and they may not mean anything by it. It may not even be like I'm trying to pressure you back into your relationship. It's just you're used to.
They used to seeing you with that person.
Seeing y'all together. Yeah. So it's again like breaking up from like what y'all built together, right? So it's like it's not only to break up from that person, it's now breaking up even from their family members, right? Or you may have been really cool with their cousin, or you may have been really cool with, you know, their uncle or their aunt or somebody in their family you connected with and created a bond with. And so now you have a bond with this person, but it's almost like salt on the wound, right? Because you have this relationship with them, but it's not the full relationship. So
everybody.
Right. And so now, you know, you're like, I love this or I love that, but I'm not going to even go to this restaurant no more because this restaurant reminds me of this person and I'm trying to heal. And now this is bringing me back because we used to always go get pancakes or waffles or whatever it is that we used to get over in this place. So sometimes I feel like society can pressure you. And then you got to go into the Facebook. The Facebook says, oh, well, are you single? Then you put in a relationship. Everybody likes the post, but it's there. And then, you know, you put you're married. Now everybody knows you're married. So now how do you go back to putting that to divorce? Now I know you're not an iPhone user, but those of us that are iPhone users know that sometimes your phone will tell you, hey, well, you ain't been to in a while. You like, well, don't remind me because that's my ex driving over there.
Your damn
reminder. Well, you haven't called such and such in 30 days. I don't need a reminder. Now they got the phones and social media reminding you that you are not talking to your mate anymore. And I think
Facebook brings up pictures.
Huh?
Facebook brings up pictures, memories.
Exactly. So now
That's
you
the
bring up
worst.
memories. So they
Oh,
well, this happened 2 years ago. I
2 years
don't want
ago.
to talk about that. That was something of the past, and I'm
You
trying to
smile,
move.
you like 2 years ago, you like this. Now you like, I wish I had a cookie. I wish I had a cookie.
So I think that's also plays a part in people holding on to something. Something is just it makes sense to you because everything in your life is around that, and change is something different. It's like I
Change
remember
is
when I
hard.
broke up with my job that I had for many years, and I was so used to the children and them coming into my office and bringing me cookies, and this parent cooked me a meal, and then this kid had this problem, and once that from one day to the next and that was gone, I went through an immediate depression because I had this whole center full of people that loves me and paid attention to me, and I was like the head of everything, and so to not being important at all, like I can walk by that building and nobody would know me. Not right after, but I felt it. It felt like a breakup. Felt like a breakup. I missed my kids. I did. I actually looked at their pictures all the time.
Oh, the children.
Nyree said that's why she deletes everything. How
That
you feel
is
about that?
crazy. You delete all your memories. Those are
I mean,
your memories. You
that's
can't
like
be.
your life. It's like, how do you delete your
How you
life?
delete everything? Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Those were like great experiences that you had that were things that, meant something to you at one particular time.
Yeah. Oh
How do
my
you
god. I
delete
mean, you'll
that?
get through it, and at some point you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that." But when it first happened, you dang, she delete everything. Now they call me petty. That's some petty. That's some
That's
petty
so
stuff right
petty.
there.
That's a little too petty for me,
I was
Nyree.
never with you. I was not there.
The day after you done deleted all the posts, then y'all get back together. Now what?
Now what? Send me the post that you got.
You remember them old pictures? I done deleted
No,
those.
because I don't have them no more. Get rid of everything. Damn, you can't start fresh looking at the past. Well, damn, you don't
But
know
the
where
past,
you're
it
going unless
wasn't
you
just
know
the
where you've
past.
been.
Yeah, the past makes you learn things from the past. The past makes you who you are. How do you let something? What if you met a great person through that relationship that knows both of y'all? Do you let that relationship go? No. I mean, you may need some time to heal from it, but
Wow, Nari, you need
counseling.
counseling. Oh snap!
She said not the day after.
Oh,
So
she
what
said,
is
how long it take before you delete everything?
Yeah, how long before you
How
delete
long?
somebody off of your social media? How long do you
Out of
say?
your whole life.
You are X. You are done. You
You are
are nobody
dismissed.
to me.
You are dead to me. Oh my god. Keep it for a certain amount of time. When afterwards, I delete them.
Yeah, I know, but how do you? Okay, so Nari, we're not picking on you, but we picking on you.
Yes, we are.
So, so what do you do when you go to? What do you do about restaurants that y'all went to, banks that y'all shared? What do you do about people that y'all knew together, people that y'all were friends together, used to hang out, church friends y'all used to know, the congregation? What do you tell the congregation? What do you
I
tell
built that
the
church.
pastor? The pastor. Pastor be like, well, I ain't seen you and him in a while. What's going on? What do you say?
I ain't seen them neither. She said it takes about a year before she get rid of everything. Okay.
Well, girl, you detoxing slow. Some people move on real quick. How fast do you move on from a relationship? What do you think is a good time period to move on from a relationship? Please answer in the comments. Let me know. Because I feel like men move on way faster than females. Because she said a year.
You still go to church? You still keep in touch with them? But you
Okay.
got rid of all the memories, but you still keep in touch. Oh, you still keep in touch with the people y'all knew. Okay,
Yeah, he still
y'all knew
keeps in
together
touch
in
with
the
the people that
congregation.
they knew together.
Okay. I
So
try not to keep
how
in
long,
contact
how
with
fast, you
nobody.
said about a year. So is there any men in this conversation? We need to get some more men up in here.
Yes,
Because
we
I
need some
need
men.
some
That's
masculine
alone.
energy. Because I need to know how long do men take, and I don't want to ask this fool beside me all the time. I want some other okay, talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
Um, how long do y'all take? How long? Okay, so let me ask you, because you're the only man here, obviously. So I don't see any men comments. How long do you take, Dev, to move on from a relationship? What is so funny? Oh
Oh,
Lord have mercy! Somebody done wrote a whole
damn, Teresa, stop playing.
paragraph.
Oh
Teresa.
God, telling her whole life story.
All right, so Teresa said, "Oh, can we read it?" Well, I guess we can because you posted it. She said, "I stayed in a marriage because of my children. I figured
Okay.
it was a better to sacrifice my happiness rather than my children. I didn't have
Mhm.
a positive example of marriage growing up, so I was trying to show my kids different. It wasn't an abusive relationship, but it was unhealthy and unhappy. I didn't think I could be single. I didn't think I could be a single mother again, especially to my young black sons. Infidelity played a factor, trust broken. Wow. Too much to say, but my own personal why. I kept things from my children so they wouldn't be angry at their father. Wow. But as they're growing, they are definitely seeing the girls anyway. But the sons have unhappy moments that they say they want their dad. I swear men move on while already in a relationship. Wow. Wow. She said a lot there.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a lot. And first of all, I want to say thank you for sharing.
Yes,
Um,
thank you for sharing your untender moments.
I,
Yeah,
I have to
untender
agree with
moments.
her.
Go
I
ahead,
have
go
to agree with her on that. Men move on so fast, and it almost feels as if sometimes men were unattached to the relationship that they were in. Yeah, you did leave him speechless, but I'm
ahead.
still
I got
here.
something to say. I'm just waiting for my partner to finish. I
He
got
said
something to
you
say.
got something to say. But what I would say is that men do move on very, very fast. And I think that's a dangerous thing to do. Because I think when you move on fast, you still have feelings and unresolved issues. So now you move into that other relationship, always wondering what if with your ex, because you didn't really sum that up the right way. So I think that women have a better grasp on the closure, like how Miss what Erin says, Nairi, she says that she'll keep that stuff for about a year. I don't think men even give it a month before they're already in the next relationship. Now I haven't had a man say that, and Dynamic Wonder didn't answer me, but I think they move on fairly quickly. Ladies, if you agree, say hey.
Can I answer the question? 'Cause
Go
I
ahead.
don't mind answering the question.
Ain't
I'm gonna
nobody
keep it
stopping
100.
you.
I'll keep 100. In this instance, ladies, you are absolutely 1000% correct. Me back in the day, I can't say me now because I'm a different person. But me back in the day, oh my gosh, I hmm, how long did it take? About an hour. An
Did you say an
hour,
hour?
about an hour,
Oh
about
wow.
3 days. You know,
Wow.
listen. First of
Wow.
all, you can read the writing on the wall. You already know when it's about to be over, right? Let me tell you how it works for me, because I'm not speaking for all men, because there are some men that it takes them a long time to get over stuff. My brother is one of them. It take him forever to get over stuff. But me and my brother are totally different. me, I don't get over stuff. I just transfer my energy from one to another, which is not healthy, which is horrible. But what I used to do is just transfer whatever was going on. I'm just going to the next person because I'm going to leave this behind. I'm going to go to the next person thinking that it's going to be better with the next person because they're a different person. They're not the person I was just with. They are a different person. So I can see the writing on the wall. I know that this is about to be over soon. I'm starting to figure out who is going to be my next, I guess you could say, victim, because
Victim. That's it. Victim.
they're getting the shit end of the stick, right? Because I've not healed from anything. I have
Right.
not processed what has just happened to me, or what I was going through, or what is around. I haven't had any type of closure or anything. I just know that this didn't work, and I need to fulfill myself the way I need to fulfill myself, and I'm going to the next person, and they will fulfill me the way I need to be fulfilled. So I go to the next person. It's nice for about 6 months, maybe even a couple of years, but I see the writing on the wall again. Oh, time to go. I'm out of here. So I'm setting up for the next move. I'm setting it up. I'm still with this one, but I'm setting up the next one. You know,
setting up the next move. You
setting up
you
the next
got one
move.
in the pocket.
Yes.
One is already in the pocket. Okay.
Yes, and I have not gotten over anything. I'm the same hurt person with misery and everything within me, and I'm smiling, and I'm thinking because something's brand new, it's gonna be all right. And I go to the next thing, and same difference.
Mm.
But then I stopped.
So what did you learn that you need to do differently?
Learned that I actually need to go through a process where I understand what the heck just happened. Why did it happen? What was going on? Most of the times it was my fault. It was my fault. But there were times. What?
One thing that you said that stuck out to me was that you were looking for that situation to make you happy.
Right.
So that to me is a flag, right? And I'm still learning, but I just think that we're supposed to be happy within ourselves before we get into a relationship.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that
but nobody
relationship
teaches
is not
you that or
supposed
tells you that. Nobody teaches you that, tells you that. So you
Okay.
go on your instinct, and your instinct says there is someone who's going to make me
happy.
Right? So you always going for the person who's going to make me happy, not I'm going to help in the process of making us happy. I want somebody who's going to make me happy. I'm selfish. I just want someone to make me happy, and I'm not really concerned about their happiness because they should be happy making me happy. Sounds stupid, but it's life, and that's where I used to be. Let me read some of these comments here.
So start with Nari says they're in a relationship 5 minutes after. That's correct. Dev just talked about that. So you can't. He said he was he just said 5 minutes after. Honey, I was going to say at least a week or 2 or a month.
Nobody got time for that.
He said that's not even the proper healing time for me. But okay. But
I healed in the time it took me to make the phone call to get to the other person's house. That's all. I'm healed. I'm on my way. I'm healed.
And us women, we need to stop accepting these people. We need to start asking questions and seeing when these people came out of relationships. And just because they say what you want them to say doesn't mean that that's the real answer. Because if he just left that shorty and he's over at your house, he ain't ready. And we need to start saying no.
You do understand that
trust.
No one's going to give you that information, though. There's no man that's going to voluntarily give you that.
If you're doing the communication the proper way and you're asking the right questions and the person is being honest.
Well, there it is. You got to find someone who's going to be honest.
But you also have to ask the questions because sometimes we don't ask the questions because guess what? We don't want the answer. We want it to be this fairy tale. We want it to be he loves me. We want that. So at the end of the day, are you asking those questions when those flags come up? Are we asking those questions? If he's just moving out of Shorty's house, you know that relationship is fresh, right?
He just moving out of homegirl's house. You're gonna be like, just relocated.
Listen, you gotta ask the questions to get the answers that you want. That's all I'm saying, ladies. We gotta be more.
Teresa Thomas said, I feel like I can't move forward and will not get myself in that way again. My trust broken. I'm self-conscious now and feel tainted. Teresa. Let's have an intervention right now. Teresa. You can move forward. That's first and foremost. You can move forward. Please do not feel that you cannot move forward. That was a situation with that man. That was your situation with that man at that time. I don't know how long it's been, and I'm not trying to be no therapist or anything like this, but I'm going to tell you something. Take a deep breath. You are worthy to have the man and the relationship that you want. That's first and foremost. You are worthy to have that. It is out there for you. You can have that. Okay? Don't feel like you can't move forward. Okay? That was that relation. That was him. Because there are a lot of men out there that are not like that. There are a lot of men out there that have grown up, that probably have been that man, but have changed and grown up. I can tell you for a fact, sitting right here, that I've grown up. Because the man that I'm telling you about is not the man of me today. But I can sit here and tell you about him because he's not me. If he was me, I wouldn't tell you nothing because I'd be sitting here plotting. But since I don't have to plot no more, I don't do that no more. I can tell you the real that there are men out there that's ready and looking forward to having someone that they could just build and be with, and it'd be great. So Jennifer said, I had to learn I couldn't keep running, and that I had to learn me. Amen to that. I couldn't keep running. Keep on running.
So
even ask questions they lie or withhold. Okay.
You're gonna ask them questions they lie or withhold. Girl, Nari, I'm gonna say Google is your
and
friend.
what did Nari say? She said exactly, but they still have a way to hide things. Even
Google
when you
is your friend, girl. Facebook is your friend. These are your friends. Investigate. It's not a creep move. It is a protection move. You need to investigate. You need to know who the hell you're talking to. You need to know who they was talking to. This is you. That's your right. You're not gonna come up in my life. I'm not gonna research. So at the end of the day, you got all these tools. We use them to get on here and do challenges and drop it low and twerk. Listen, you get in a relationship, hit me up in the inbox. I'll give you a couple of sites that you could just take the number and put it on in. You can, everything is gonna come out. Blah 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 blah.
But wait, if a man wants to know about Nari, he ain't gonna find out because she done deleted everything. So while he looking, it ain't gonna be there.
Listen, she said she leave it there for a year. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You gotta research. You gotta do your research.
Good evening, Pamela Barclay. How you doing? Good evening. Teresa says she's past 40. Dating is way too scary now. I don't have a lot of dead bodies, and that soul tie demon is real. Yeah, soul ties are real. But Teresa, girl, we need an intervention or something. We need to talk to you, straight up, 2-on-1. You know what I'm saying?
She said I'm past 40 and dating is way too scary now. I don't have a lot of dead body. Oh, yeah.
What did you say, Nari? She said, Teresa Thomas, as a woman, we make mistakes in choosing our partners. It's okay to be scared, but you are worthy. Believe in yourself. I'm over 40 myself, and you can find a partner. Yes, you can. Just tell her.
That's
Nari,
what I'm talking about, Nari. Talk that talk.
That's right. Talk to her. That's right.
Talk to her.
We here uplifting the vibe.
Come on now. 40 is the new 20.
But,
okay.
Dang, you took it to 20? Good Lord. Nobody wants 20. That's too stupid. It need to at least be 30.
Listen, it's the
30.
best time. You got money, you got stability or whatever. Date cautiously, and Google is your friend. That's what I'm telling y'all, people. Google is your friend. Google, hit me up. I can't say it here loud because we don't want it to get shut down. But if y'all need some sites where you need to research somebody and you want to know what he's about, telling you, I can find out. And that's for free. That's just off of GP. Just hit me up. Hit me up. Truththought@gmail.com. I will hit you up with that site, girl. You can research everything about them.
You been researching me?
Listen, I don't want you. Okay. Just make sure
You gotta want somebody to research somebody.
Make sure you get to the show on time. That's what you do. Okay.
You gotta research somebody. You stupid. I want you.
Make sure you get to the show on time. That's what I need you to do before I research you. Before I get up all up in the credentials.
You ain't find nothing on me. Ain't nothing to find. Ain't nothing to find.
Listen.
Ain't nothing to find.
Always something fine. I'll get the dirt. That's
my life's
what I need to do for a living. I need to dig up dirt.
You
know what I'm saying? Be a private investigator. Come out the bushes.
A dirt digger.
Dirt digger.
Dirt digger. My partner, the dirt digger. You thought exposing dirt digger. Oh my goodness.
Find out about her. Let me tell you, because you can find out. I done find out some things. And I wish I could say it on here, but I can't say it on here because it's going to blow it up and then the site not going to be available for us. So we ain't going to say it out loud. But you know, if you need something, I got you.
Well, all right.
I got you, ladies.
That's right.
When I do those eyes, you know what that means.
Hope you're all right. Pamela Barclay says, when you find a partner, if you find someone good, work with that person to build a better relationship. That sounds nice.
That's nice to the problem. So you keep hitting a brick wall.
That sounds good. That sounds good. But like I said, you need to have a third party sometimes in your relationship because you and that person are just not understanding one another. And you need to find the common ground. And you can't find common ground when you both are just bumping heads all the time. Let's say,
but isn't that supposed to happen before, like have the therapy before? Yeah.
It's good to have the therapy beforehand, but you got to keep going sometimes.
Yeah, third party, Pamela, that sounded like a threesome to me. I don't like the way he's saying that. And so I just want you to know that just because we on the screen together, that don't mean we agree on everything that's happening. Because
you know, she was late to the party. That's why she don't know shit about it.
Listen, I don't need nobody else. Okay? Unless his name is Bolo.
All right. Anyway, so Cherokee says selfish people will never be happy with anyone but themselves.
Ooh.
True.
So wait, so she's saying basically that person ain't gonna be right for nobody because all they do is think about themselves.
Yep.
Well,
and that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to express to folks, that was me. That was me. I was selfish. It was all about me. Who gonna make me happy, damn it? Make me happy. You're not doing a good job. Time to go. For real.
Wow. So you wanted somebody to tap dance.
Exactly. Do what I say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Fight back against that, ladies. Fight back.
I don't want people thinking that that's the me now. That's not the me now. I'm talking about old me. I done grew up.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I had in the business relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, this ain't all about you, Dad. This is about lyric too. Like, I don't understand. This ain't all about Dad, the dynamic wonder. This is about lyric too. You know? He gonna get me after the meeting.
Yes.
He gonna get me in the meeting.
So how did you get over that, Dev?
Yeah,
How did I get over being
how did you
selfish?
grow?
I had someone ask me a question one time, a few years ago. They asked me, "What is the reoccurring factor in your life?" And I didn't know how to answer that at first. And they said, "What is the reoccurring factor in your life?" And as I thought about it, I came up to the conclusion that I I was a lyric. I can imagine what you deal with. Shut up, Derek.
I'm laughing.
So anyway, I'm up here trying to
Why
be
you trying to be
I'm trying
serious?
to be open and everything and serious and
You trying to be open. You trying to share a moment.
trying to share a moment. Trying to Anyway, so I found out that I was a womanizer,
Mm.
and that was the story of my life. And when I actually said it, like put it down on paper, she had me write out some stuff, and she coached me through some stuff, and I actually wrote it out, and I looked at it, and I looked at all the bodies I laid in waste, from how I used to be. It depressed me. It depressed me, and it shocked me, and I didn't realize that I was doing that to people. To me, it was just being, quote unquote, being me. And I didn't see anything wrong with being me until I realized that being me hurts a lot of people, and it ain't cool. And I had to realize that I had to stop that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that no more. So I made a conscious decision that that was not going to be the story of my life. That is not what I was going to take with me to my grave. That is not how I was going to spend the rest of my life. So I made some changes, and here we are. And that's where I will end the story.
Well, congratulations on your changing or your becoming. Oh, fine. Okay, wipe the tears. Wipe the tears. It's okay. It's okay.
Anyway.
All right. So you figured out that you was being selfish. Okay.
Yep, but like I'm saying, having the third party, that let me stop saying third party.
Right, because I'm getting threesome. And
I
I don't know if this is a part of your past life that you can't let go, but that's what I'm getting from it. And so let's use a different word. Fake ass crying. They said, "Oh,
I know I was fake crying. I'm not gonna let you see me cry.
They're calling you out. They said
you got to see me cry on the screen. Y'all the finger. You get the finger. Y'all get the finger.
They ain't changed. They ain't nothing different.
Oh snap! I'm glad you changed. I sure wouldn't want you to hurt my friend. I might have to cut you if you do. Shut up. Anyway, mediator. That's a good word. Yeah, thank you. Counselor, mediator.
You sounded like you trying to get a freaky in the bedroom, and I ain't cool with that. Okay.
You need a third party.
That'll solve everything. Because like what you're not satisfied with here, she'll give you, and then great. So now that one has 50, and this one has 50, and then you have a whole relationship. The hell out of here. So you a changed man. Rebirth.
I'm all right.
Rebirthed.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't gonna have no symptoms coming back.
Oh God, it's back! Oh man. See me jumping out with a big W on my shirt. Womanizer!
This is who I am.
I'm leap into action.
Back to my real self.
I'm back. I'm back. Oh man.
But I
Fix
think
my
it's good
face.
that I think that's good that you recognize that, because I feel like a lot of men always find a way to become the victim. And when you done some
Oh, it's
shit,
so easy.
it's good to hear that I'm willing to wear this title of villain, right? Because a lot of men's like, oh, I did that because of this. Oh, she didn't. Da, da, da. Oh, I moved on because of this. No, I like the fact that you own that. In some cases, you were the villain. I think that goes for women and men. I think sometimes we love to fall into that victim mode, like, oh, and that's what I said about asking questions and doing your research on these men. And that's our responsibility, ladies. So when a man comes to you and you know he's not ready for a relationship, you need to do your due diligence to do your research. Yes, you can be fooled. Yes, they lie. Yes,
They
he was not
do.
honest with you.
Ah,
Well, what did you do to find out the truth? What did you do to do your due diligence? You know that you are precious, you are a queen, you are beautiful, and you know that to get with you is something that, can't be paid for. You know what I'm saying? Quality sisters out here. So you taking crap and you ain't making sure that it's right for you. And you just,
hold on.
she let
Hold
you out?
on.
Come on into
Hold
my house.
on. Wait a minute.
No.
Some of these women here ain't worth a damn. All right, not on this screen right
Black
here. But I'm
queens,
saying some of these women out there ain't worth a damn.
baby. I know you
All
ain't
they
talking
want
about
is the money. Let's not get it twisted. Not all men are terrible, and not all women are great.
Listen,
I'm just
they
telling you.
shift blame to us, aka we are too sensitive. Right. But we need to take our power back, Teresa. That's what we need to do.
You too sensitive to take your power back.
Cherokee.
Too sensitive to take your power back.
Oh, don't tell me what I could do,
Always
brother.
remember
I
women
do
do it better and
amazing
men
things. I am amazing.
but they dish out.
Okay? Magnificent.
Wait, pause. What, hold on. What the hell that mean? Always remember women do it better and they can't take what they dish out. I'm not understanding what that means. I need to understand what that means.
Listen, because we on the
Help me
same
understand.
page.
Okay, what that means? I'm listening. Go ahead. Help me out. Help me understand what she just said. Because that sounded like some bullshit.
If you mess with me, you're going to get it back tenfold. I'm the one that you want to hold because I'm the queen. Okay? Basically, Larry, even if they come to you honest at the beginning, it still takes actually getting into a relationship to see how the two of you will act. I agree with that. But what I'm saying, Keith, is that sometimes we want a relationship so bad, and I can speak for myself, that we miss the red flags that are right in front of our face. And so I'm not talking about the liar or the deception or when somebody goes out of their way to trick you. I'm not saying that. I've been a victim of that too. But what I am saying is that we can be more active when we start meeting someone and ask more questions and require more. That's all I'm saying. Because I know sometimes we just want it so bad and we just so happy and we want this happy fairy tale ending that we're not asking the questions. The queen, the crown. Oh, he's all mad. Tuck your lips in.
Oh man. I'm never mad. I'm always good. Dang, what was I gonna say? Oh, I lost my train of thought. I'll get it back in a second. My bad. I'm sorry. Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
He'll be all right. Ain't nobody worry about it. Ain't nobody studying none of y'all. None.
And that's why I told him he need to get some more men up in here so he can have a little bit of support. He don't like it. You know what I'm
First of
saying?
all, men have short attention spans. They're not getting on here to do that. What was a lie?
What's a lie? When he
What was
was
a lie?
crying, or when he like wiped his tear under the glasses?
I
What's a
already
lie?
said I was faking. We already knew that. She's talking about something else. I don't know what she's talking about. What was a lie?
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know what she said was a lie, but Pamela said it's a lie. I know they all lies. You don't even know what they lie about. After a while, you just say, "Hey, they a lie. You a lie." That's what my mama used to say.
Damn, cat got it.
Cat got his tongue. Yeah, I never know him to be quiet.
Oh, it was a lie. What I forgot to say. Ooh, you dirty thing, you! It was not a lie. I just forgot what I was about to say.
Watching his step, watch his step, and that's what they need to do. They need to watch their step. Like I said, we need to do the purge. Now, if y'all know what the purge is, if y'all was paying attention 3 weeks ago, y'all know y'all need to sign up for the purge.
I'm trying to kill everybody.
We ain't trying to kill everybody. We just trying to kill WABs, okay? And if you don't know what a WAB is, what a WAB is, not a WAP, a WAB, okay? Then, hit me up in the inbox. I ain't going to say that out loud, you know what I mean? But if you don't know what a WAB is, we're going to have to purge to kill all the WABs, and that's going to get these men in check. Follow me back 3 episodes ago. That's how I was talking about the purge.
You are never going to keep men in check. So cut that out.
Trust me, if we put
not
that
down
the law,
it's not going to happen.
If I put down the law, because at the end of the day, we are the creators. What don't you understand that? You don't understand that we're the creators? And then black women, we way at the top, okay?
Do tell. I'm listening.
Everything comes from this color, baby. Okay?
Everything.
You come from us. Don't forget it. So we have all the power. It's just we don't.
My mother was a white woman. I don't know what you're talking about.
Boy, bye. Nobody thinking about that.
I'm lying. Anyway,
Teresa, he ain't got no backup. He ain't got no backup.
I don't need no backup, Teresa. Okay? I don't need backup.
He needs somebody. He need to bring one of his motorcycle buddies. Somebody coming, zoom, 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 up in the room.
I know. I ain't got no friends.
Man, listen to that. We don't want to talk about
being a womanizer. I stopped being a womanizer and lost all my friends. I lost my homie card.
I'm done. Because if you ain't slapping somebody and you ain't cheating on them, you ain't down.
That's messed up.
That's crazy.
That is. It's terrible. I ain't got no friends.
Ain't got no friends, y'all.
Can I have a friend?
He definitely got a room full of women.
Yeah, I'm in a room full, and that's right. And I'm taking off. What's up? I'm taking all the jabs. Go ahead, give it to me. But I'm gonna speak the truth, though. I don't care who's in the room. I'm gonna speak the truth. I'm gonna let y'all know what y'all need to know. I'm gonna let y'all know what's real. All right. They wasn't a friend. Oh, you got a friend in me. You got.
Nari says, "Get you some friends." Pamela says, "It wasn't a friend."
I'm good.
Deb ain't got no friends. Wow, Deb.
I'm good.
What you was doing in your guy relationships that was toxic?
That
made them run off.
Nothing. I just shut everybody off. That's all. That's
not good.
No, it is good because I needed to cut everything that could make me revert to the foolishness.
Also, you saying you would have had a relapse, so it's almost like you have an addiction to being a womanizer.
You hang out with like-minded individuals, right?
Okay.
Your closest circle is a circle of people who are almost just like you, right? So if you hang out with people who are just like you and you're trying to change, you can't still hang out with the people who are just like you. You have to do something different. you have to change up how you interact and whom you interact with. So I'm very cautious about who I interact with.
Okay.
So nowadays, if I interact with you, it's because I know that you are on the level that I'm trying to either get at, or you know, you there with me and we trying to go together. But I just can't be friends with anybody.
So Cherokee says, what is the conclusion to today's topic?
There's no conclusion. It's a conversation, and conversation meets reality. And the reality is that people are scared to death to leave when they're in a relationship that they already know is bad for them. We have
Yeah,
discussed that.
they're scared to leave, and they also may be influenced by outside parties.
Yes.
And so whatever they did or whatever life they built together, they're scared to leave that because, they're comfortable with that. And sometimes that's not good because if you are holding on to something that you know doesn't serve you anymore, you can't get any new blessings. So sometimes we're like, oh, I can't let this dollar go. But, as soon as you open your hand and let that dollar go, that's when, the 10,000 comes or, the 100,000 comes or the million comes. So you got to learn. We all as people have to learn how to let things go, that especially things that don't serve us. And I'm not saying don't work on your relationships, don't seek counseling, don't try to make it work. It's not important. Not saying that. I'm just saying that sometimes we all know when it's time to let go. And you know
Mhm.
that in your heart, you know that in your spirit, you know that from whatever you and that individual are going through, whether it's a friend or even a job. Like I said, my job, when I let it go, I had to let it go, but it hurt because I missed the kids and I missed all that stuff. But I wanted to grow professionally. And I knew that that job wasn't making me grow professionally. But I was comfortable with being a boss and I was comfortable with having everybody see me that way. And I went to some low menial jobs after that, but I landed on my feet. So sometimes you block your blessings when you don't let go. So that's my conclusion of today's show.
I love it. Is one what y'all saying? So you haven't found any friends that's on your new level? Not really. How long have you how long have you been changed, and why in that time frame haven't you found new friends, Dev? Mind your business, Cherokee. So did they know that relationship was bad before getting into that relationship? Um, Sometimes they don't know because everything is beautiful in the beginning. Everything is gorgeous. It's like, would you like a piece of chicken? Yeah, I like a piece of chicken. Okay, I'll get you a piece of chicken. 20 minutes later, don't you touch my chicken. I will bust you in your head. You touch my chicken. You know what I'm saying? Went from you want some chicken to don't touch my chicken. It's kind of like that. So, sometimes you don't know that the relationship is bad until you get
But
into
don't
it
you
for
think that also has to do with timing of the relationship? How long did you date before you committed? How long did you get to know each other? Were you friends first? Right? Because a lot of times when we meet people, we meet them with the personality that we want to be, not who we really are, right? So you always meeting somebody's representative first. So that sounds like a case of you met their representative, but you didn't, meet that representative long enough for the true self to come out, right? Because most people put on a mask when they see people, right? You meet them, they put on a mask, you think they're this way, and then 3 months later, the real them comes out. So maybe
meet the
that's also
representative.
maybe all that comes at like timing. How long did you, and that goes into your fast ways that you said you had in the past. You had fast ways in the past. You was
Ooh,
fast.
fast ways. Ooh, that don't
You
pertain to
was
me.
fast. You was fast.
Ooh, in a fast way. Ooh,
You
in a
was
fast way.
fast. Just admit
Ooh,
it.
well, nobody run.
Say I
All
was
right,
a hoe,
listen,
and I'm
listen.
admitting it.
We gotta go.
We two gotta go.
This has been True Thought Explosion.
Where conversation meets reality. Check
Yes.
us down on Sundays for
Sunday.
Sexy Sundays and make sure to
Mhm.
check in with us at 9 o'clock. Always check the page. We post
Six
um
o'clock on Sunday,
we post a topic. Yeah, six
right?
o'clock on
6
Sunday,
o'clock on Sunday, 9 o'clock on Wednesday.
9 o'clock on Wednesday, and we post all of the topics now on our page so that you can know what we're talking about before we get in. So if it's something that interests you, please join us. And you guys have a wonderful day. We gotta
Giselle.
go.